I don't know about you, but this is exciting. And I guess you have to actually sit in my office and see me praying and crying all at the same time, trying to figure out how we can create a better opportunity and create a place that I believe builds on the legacy that so many people fought, bled, and died for, to be just embraced as a part of the overall vision and inclusion of the city of Birmingham. So this is indeed a great day for me.
Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Welcome. This is How Do I series by Urban Impact and our program, Be Birmingham. We have a fantastic conversation for you today featuring Danielle Ridgeway of Covering Your Assets. Just a little bit about this series. We really wanted to bring information to you in a different way. A better way, a conversational way. We believe that the best way to support business owners is from business owners. So I don't have all the answers, but I bet owner experts are going to give you better answers than I can. So we are excited also to spotlight businesses that have done it, are doing it, and can help you do it. And that's what we really hope to achieve in this sort of series. So we'll be coming to you live and direct every Tuesday, 3 and 4 p.m., depending on the session, but every Tuesday weekly, chopping it up with best and brightest, and also African-American and Black-owned businesses that are just doing a fantastic job. So we're excited. Make sure you lock in to our website, our social media channels, and all that good stuff, and enjoy it. We won't be long, and we just want to give you some quick business tips and really cultivate that conversation. If you like something, have a question, make sure you put it in the chat, and we'll get to it. So without further ado, I want to introduce the woman of the hour, Danielle Ridgeway.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm well. How are you doing?
Good. That's what's up. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you are, what you do, all that good stuff.
Hi, Elijah. Thank you for having me. Thank you for setting the series up, Be Birmingham with Urban Impact. And we're excited about partnering with you all. Again, as Elijah stated, my name is Danielle Ridgeway. I am the owner of Covering Your Assets. We are a firm here located downtown Birmingham in the historic 4th Avenue district. We just provide solutions to individuals and businesses for their accounting and tax needs. And as our name, hence our name, we cover it all. So this is a little bit about the firm, and I've been in business a little over 15 years, and pretty diverse background in the terms of audit, accounting in the private and public sector, as well as governmental and education. And I have a desire to work with hands-on small businesses and individuals and started consulting and launched my firm to do that, to meet the needs of my clients.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm so excited that you are in the district and doing what you do. That's super exciting. Tell me a little bit about why you wanted to start your own business.
I wanted to start covering your assets within the accounting function. There's oftentimes of you getting a little more segmented with accounting. It's either accounting or tax, or you're even in corporate sector or private sectors, or you're either serving education or governmental. And so I'm a pretty well-rounded person, and wanted to consult with those that I choose to work with, and to be able to meet the client at their needs. We have a diverse client structure, whether they are starting a business or they've been in business for some time. We want to make sure that we meet them, wherever they are, and ease any pain points or concerns that they have about their business, and also how to grow it. And so that's really my passion, is working hands-on and directly with them.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So how has it been at this time? Like, I know you picked a great time to start your business, right?
Yes, it's definitely been in existence for a couple years, but really hit the ground running last year with moving downtown to this district, and in the heart of COVID. And it was really
Danielle, I think you are a little bit delayed for some reason. Well, wow, Danielle. Yeah. You're still a little bit delayed for some reason. I'm gonna let you hop off and come back on. But I'm so excited that you chose this district to really hit your ground running, and that you offer these very critical and needed services.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. One of the things that, if you said, what are some of the things that you see with businesses all the time that they get or don't get about your services and what you do as a business, right? Because you got people, oh, they have bean counter, their receipt, oh, I won't focus on business, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you often see as a misconception?
I think there's a hesitancy with working with accountants. Some people in business feel like they may not be quite ready to work with accountant, and that's not true. We really meet the clients wherever they are, and really the sooner that you work with accountant, the sooner the better your business will be. Accounting is just really the language of business. And you need, as a business owner, you need to know, where you are and what's going on. And so I think there's just a little bit of hesitancy there. Really kind of, some may not want to know, what's really going on, and, kind of want to shy away and kind of turn a blind eye. But, to really be a successful business owner, you need to have an accountant and work with the team so that you make best decisions for your business. So I just encourage business owners to do that. There's a myth about, you have to be, large, or you have to own, earn so much money. And that's not necessarily the case. You just kind of start where you are, because if you're wanting to function as a business and really be a legitimate, you need to track what you're doing.
You're right. And I'm so glad that you said you don't have to be a large corporation, and documentation is so important. We see even with, all of the resources that have been offered in COVID, a lot of folks have not been able to take advantage because of that. And that's the focus of today, is Get Legit Part 1. We're coming to really want to make sure that, it's great that you know how to do what you do, but you've got to be organized a certain way. And what I think is so dynamic about covering your assets is that not only do you perform the bookkeeping and accounting functions, you have business formation and consulting services, and that really is cool. Before you step into the business tips, I think you have an app. Tell me about that.
We kind of started a new software with our tax planning and tax preparation this year. And so I'm all about organization and kind of, having items in one place. And so the app has been created and designed to upload all of your documents. There's two parts. There's an app and there's the upload of all of your documents. You can sign your documents and you can also chat with our team. And part two of that is the client portal that we have to do the same thing. So the app is kind of, more on the go, kind of snapshot of pictures, where the client portal is also, if you have PDF documents and things of that nature, to kind of make that easier to you, to upload for us to work on. And so we just want to be, kind of hands-on and kind of make it convenient for our clients to use. And I think that just makes things operate a lot smoother. And also with COVID, we're kind of minimizing our in-person, meetings. So this kind of helps offset our what we would generally do face-to-face.
Well, and that's dope, because it's important that, I'm glad you're embracing technology, and hopefully that, reduces the amount of stress and anxiety business owners have when they're looking at a binder of documents, so that's really cool feature of your business. Well, I'm going to give it over to you so you can drop some gems on how to get legit just from the first start, and then we'll come back and answer questions. So take it away.
Okay. All right. Thank you again, Elijah, for having us. We are so glad to be a part of the 4th Avenue Business District, B Birmingham, as well as Urban Impact. And just want to highlight a few gems for you today. We don't have much time, but I wanted to kind of highlight some of the items that you need to know to make your business legit in the terms of formation and best business practices. So one, it begins with planning. The key thing you want to think about is, what problem are you solving that potential customers are willing to pay for? What service are you providing? If you're a nonprofit, what service are you providing to the community that will be a great solution? If you're selling a product, what are you selling that people are looking for? And what service are you rendering that's a need? So that's really your why in your business. That really speaks to the core. And, when times get hard, you can definitely reference back to why you're in business and why you're doing what you're doing. Take the time to research and network within your industry. There are a lot of people out here that are may be doing similar things as you're doing, but we all bring something to the table. Definitely take the time to learn about, what your industry, what's doing, what's current, what the trend is, and how you can make it better and how you can add to that. I'm an advocate of networking within the industry. Definitely believe in collaboration over competition. There's a room for us all, and we can learn definitely from each other. And also in the planning phase, start where you are. Don't fall into the trap of thinking you have to wait to, earn X amount of money to do certain things. You start where you are and you continue to grow. And as you're planning your business, you'll always be tweaking your business plan. You'll always be modifying, because, there's always something, new to learn about your industry, as well as yourself and your craft. And with the formation, you have your planning stage, you have your formation. Now it's really time to get legit and say, okay, you start off as a self-employed, and, you learn about, okay, I'm an LLC. Do I need to move over for tax purposes? Do I need to be, an S corp? Or if I'm partnering with someone else, does it need to be a partnership? You definitely want to identify the structure of your business early on. And as you grow, that structure may change. It doesn't always have to be dead set with what you do initially. So just make sure you're really following that, and that you team up with an accountant, CPA, any legal team as well to help solidify this part of your business, because you want to make sure that this is formed correctly and that you don't make mistakes, because they can be costly in the end. With your structure and formation, you'll definitely need to set up your EIN. You can do that as self-employed, and you can also have EIN if you're LLC. Want to talk briefly about the tax treatment. If you're self-employed and you're also, or either you're LLC, you're still considered self-employed for tax purposes. So you'll still have to perform a Schedule C, which is a profit and loss for business, and that will flow through to your individual return. So the only time your tax treatment changes is if it elects to be a partnership or S corp or a C corp. So you can remain in one legal bucket and be treated different for tax purposes. So we definitely want to keep that in mind and make sure you get a good handle on that. Also, what licenses do you need? Definitely need your business license. Are you providing a service that you're subject to sales tax, or are you in the food industry where you're subject to health inspections, or in real estate or investing where you need permits or things like that? So you definitely want to make sure that you get a good handle all of those licenses and things that comes after the fact of you forming business. And moving on to one of my favorite parts is accounting. And like I stated before, accounting is different, definitely the language of business. You need to know, what's going on as a business owner. Even if you hire an accountant, you guys need to be working hands-on with what's going on in your business. And that definitely starts with opening up a business bank account. I know oftentimes when you start a business, you tend to self-fund your business to get started, and that's perfectly fine. But essentially, you want to get to a place where you're able to separate those business transactions. You want to make sure that you have a clear picture of what's going on in your business in terms of your expenses and your revenue coming in, and you'll be able to monitor your cash flow to see, make better decisions about what's going on in your business. And definitely documentation is key. You want to make sure you keep good record keeping, so you can, have timely and accurate financial statements. And this also puts you in a position to be bankable and to receive capital and funding, or for even someone to invest in you. So oftentimes it's happened a lot last year with COVID and the funding for PPP and EIDL of people that were, for the lack of better words, they were businesses in their heads and with their motions, but they weren't businesses on paper, or didn't have the right formation on paper. And so that what it's really about in terms of being legitimate. You want to make sure that those things are documented and verified, and that when the opportunity presents itself, you're good. And you just kind of, in the terms of stay ready, and you don't have to get ready. You want to make sure that you have everything in line, and it's not a position of living in fear Lean on those. I'm sorry.
Oh no, okay. Great.
Okay. Lean on those that to help you with your resources. We're not meant to do this alone. So, hire an accountant, hire, the legal team, hire your marketing. Definitely use those resources that you need to move forward and be the best in your business. It may be a situation where you may be knowledgeable about these things, but do you have the time? You don't want to get to the point where you're, have too much administrative things going on and you don't have time to really focus and, do your business. Continue to learn, grow, and be the expert that you already are. It's a reason that you're in the business that you are, or you're looking to start. So hone in on that and make sure that, you really let that part shine and coupled with the advice that we give, you'll really be successful. And this is also, it always goes back to the accounting, reinvest a portion of your profit in your business. And this helps you grow. And this also helps the business operations. There will always be things that pop up with your business. May have some tax issues or some additional license that you get, or things of that nature, with payroll or anything. So you want to make sure you provide yourself a cushion so that your business can survive and also thrive and grow. Look at how can you invest a portion of the profits that you're making so that your business can grow over time. And last but not least, enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy your passion. We spend a lot of time working, whether that is, working a 9-to-5, whether that's an entrepreneurship route. Oftentimes with being an entrepreneur, you spend more hours than you would in a 9-to-5. And so you just want to make sure that you are enjoying what you're doing, and, really being impactful in what you're doing and why you're in business. So just wanted to share those tips with you. My contact information will come up shortly, and we'll answer a few questions. I'm not sure how we're doing on time. So Elijah, you'll have to guide us there, but let me know if there's any questions that you may have.
Well, no, that was fantastic. We do have a few questions. And the first question is from, I hope I'm saying it correctly, Carol. What is the name of your app?
The app is called Taxes to Go. It is for use for our tax clients. And if you go to my website, you should be able to click on it on the right-hand corner. It is not available on Google Play or the app. It's a extension of the software that I have. So if you go to the app, you can put your number in and it'll send you a link to download it.
Cool, very cool. Keithia Pierce says, yes, we can take collaboration over the competition.
Yes, hey, Lakeithia. She's a great colleague of mine. Thanks Absolutely. For joining us.
And she'll be joining us later in the series. And then we have Ariel suggestions for finding an accountant. The first thing I said, well, we got a great room right here.
Well, I mean, yeah. And, I love the opportunity to work with you, Ariel. However, in your search, you definitely want to make sure that, someone is knowledgeable and has the educational piece with an accountant, someone that you're comfortable with working with. It's definitely a relationship that you have to, build and work with and have some sort of trust with that person, because we house a lot of confidential, information. These are people's lives and it's their livelihood. And, we take that very seriously. So I would suggest on your hunt, just make sure that you have a great, business relationship with that person, and that you're able to communicate effectively.
Absolutely. And I think this is be our last question.
Okay. Hi, Gente. The Taxes to Go app is for personal clients, but I do have the client portal that I have for my business clients.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, now this has been great. So Danielle, thank you so much. Okay, we got one more.
Okay. Yes, I do. I definitely prepare personal financial statements with the individual clients that I have. If you're a new client, we definitely work to learn a little bit historical information about you and your personal affairs, and we can definitely draft something for you.
That's what's up. Well, we won't hold longer than 30 minutes, and so.
Okay.
But I'm excited. Just some great nuggets. I'm glad you're in the district. Glad that you're using innovation. So just tell people, free commercial, where they can find you, how they can connect with you, and how they can stay in touch.
Okay, shameless plug. We love to work with you at Covering Your Assets. We definitely believe in meeting the client or potential client wherever they are. And so don't feel like you have to have that thought of like, I gotta wait to get right before I go to church kind of thing. We can meet you where you are. So definitely contact us. My website is www.coveringyourassets.net. You can call us 205-948-5082. There's another number listed on the PowerPoint. Call that number as well, 205-440-2829. You can email us, and then our handles are on social media, Covering Your Assets, and then our website there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So thank you so much. Kicking off our series with this great information. Again, I'm Elijah with Urban Impact. This is our program, the Birmingham Entrepreneurs Economies. We are advancing Black entrepreneurs in Birmingham's economy. A few things. Go to bbirmingham.com, find you more Black businesses to connect with. We're on Blacklisted, and also apply for a cohort. And then also make sure you support the 4th Avenue Business District with great businesses like Danielle Ridgeway. And I hope that you've got an expert right here when you need tax accounting, app, all that good stuff. It's time to get
everything. And there's a slogan, our clients don't worry because we cover it all. So
okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
The slogan and all that. It's time to get legit, too legit to quit, all that good stuff. We got to keep it pushing. Well, thank y'all. Y'all know how to connect. Continue to like Danielle's stuff. She's got something even at 6 p.m. tonight or tomorrow.
Tomorrow night, I'll be on Instagram, Covering Your Assets on Instagram. Just real quick, short, more about me, more about Covering Your Assets, as well as a mentor that I'm following and how I've soaked up her knowledge. And speaking of mentor, I saw one of mine's plug on Safir Malik has been a great mentor of mine. He is in the Montgomery area. So shout out to him for joining us today. Absolutely. Well, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great one, and good.